Well, thank you, Chairman, for doing this. This is a great opportunity. I was asked a question on the Mark Davis show this morning. What more can we do? It's almost anything. I appreciate the governor doing what he can, but there's plenty more that could be done by the federal government. But let's start at the state level. Title 32. This is an international border. We don't talk about it as though it is an international border. We would defend the beaches on our west coast and our east coast much more aggressively than we are defending the southern border. I think that at the federal level, we need to get past the concept of posse comitatus. That says that we don't use our military for internal police actions. Folks, this is not internal police actions. This is defending one of our international borders. The governor can do that under Title 32. The president can do it under Title 10 for the National Guard, or we can use the active duty military. And I know that for many people that's a bridge too far, but when you look at the inhumane treatment of men, women, and children coming across the southern border, we must do more. The sex trade. I understand that my colleague, Representative Cloud, has talked about The Sound of Freedom. If you've not seen it, go watch it. Because it is only indicative of what's happening. The immorality of our national policy of an open southern border is exactly that. It is immoral. When I was on the southern border at the middle of the night, the ground was littered with the bracelets, much like you get the wristbands, much like you get when you go to a concert. The word on it was delivery. Every single human being to the cartel is simply a package to be delivered across the border. It's a very sophisticated operation. This is not just someone wandering up through Central America, finding a place to wade across the river. This is a very sophisticated operation. They're given a wristband. They now have been charged either up front or through indentured servanthood or even sex trade to repay the cartel for the money that they charge them to come to America. They tell them how to go, what the route is. They tell them where they're going to cross the river. And when they get across the river, they discard their wristband because they have been delivered. Just as UPS or Amazon would deliver a package, the cartel delivers them across the river. And then they've done their job. But they follow them into indentured servanthood or through the sex trade to collect that $8,000, $10,000, $15,000 that they charge them. Folks, this is not just a mob. This is a very sophisticated operation that the cartels are running. We've got to get a new national policy. Our national policy is, the Biden administration policy is an open border. The inhumanity that we see is not those floating barrels. It is the men, women, and children that are trafficked across that border. Thank you very much, Chairman. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you, Keith.